I found that nothing in life, nothing. Nelson Mandela said, there is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less. Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on, but I never understood that concept. I want to figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dream without goal. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will. And I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it, because it's inevitable. In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. I didn't get the job, but his didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next. I prayed and failed, but it didn't matter, because you know what? Hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're gonna get a. So you will catch a play called Fences on. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. But do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, and now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time? Just got back from South Africa. It's a beautiful country. But there are places there with terrible poverty that need help. And Africa is just the tip of the iceberg. The Middle East needs your help. Japan needs your help. Alabama needs your help. Tennessee needs your help. Louisiana needs your help. Philadelphia needs your help. The world needs a lot, and we need it from you. We need it from you, the young people. Because remember this. You got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time. What are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors. Some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists. Some of you have money. Some of you have patience. Some of you have kindness. Some of you have love. Some of you have the gift of long suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to sometime the best figure out where you're going? Life will never be a straight path. I began at Fordham University as a pre-med. I took a course called the cardiac morphogenesis. I couldn't read it, I couldn't say it, So then I decided to go into pre-law with no academic focus, my grades direction. I was a 1.8 GPA, and the university very politely suggested that it might be better to take some time off. I was 20 years old, and then one day, and I remember the exact day, March 27th, 1975, I was helping my mother in her beauty shop. My mother owned a beauty shop up in Mount Vernon, and there was this older woman who was considered one of the elders in the town, and I didn't know her personally, but I was looking in the mirror, and every time I looked at the mirror, I could see her, but I kept looking at me. Every time I looked at her, she kept giving me these strange looks. So she finally took the dryer off her head and she said something I'll never forget. She said, "Young boy, I have a prophet, spiritual prophet, and speak to millions of people." And in the years that followed, just as that woman prophesied, I have spoken to millions of people through my movie. Millions who up till this day couldn't see me. Who up till this day I couldn't see me, couldn't see the real me. I'm encouraged by what I see. I'm strengthened by what I see. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know. It's about being open to ideas. People you meet, the people you love, never hold back everything you got. And when you fall throughout life, remember this.